Hey fam, I hope all is well. All is well. Um, I'm gonna let this song play. um, but I had my phone on. But anyway, that's not what this is about. I'm gonna pause it because I want you guys to hear what comes out of my mouth. For those who need to hear what I have to say, it just came to me. I need to do this video, and for those who are grieving, for those who don't understand, um, for those feel like they don't have nowhere to go, why this happened to me, um, just confused, lonely, been there, um, helpless, fault. You feel like you're at fault. You might hear my little one in the background because I do have a little one. She's she will be 3 um, soon. Um, this is a serious video for me. I do a lot of videos, laughing, playing. That's what I love to laugh. I love to make people smile. I love to smile, not just make people smile. Yes. I can't get my box. Just shows y'all whoever's new passing by this channel. But anyway, in 2011, well, let me go back. 2009, I was pregnant. I got pregnant in July of 2009. It was the shock of my life. I couldn't believe that I was pregnant because at the time we had a 14-year-old and was not looking for any more babies. I was looking for babies when she was young, and I'm like, okay, well, we're finished. That's all God has for us. I'm thankful, grateful. I'll help other people with their children. July 2009, I got pregnant, and um, I guess I was about 4 weeks, and then on the 10th week, I had a miscarriage. And I was so like, prior to that, the weekend prior, we were going, as our family likes to go out and travel or whatever, just, you know, ride. And we were going over a hill, and I just heard in my spirit, you never know what's over the hill. How we go through life and we figure everything is hunky-dory, this is here and that is over there. And, you just typically know some things that you normally do in your life. But anyway, that just dropped in my spirit. You never know what is over the hill, so be prepared. The next weekend, that Friday, I had a miscarriage. Um, and I was like, what? Me? First of all, me? This happening to me? Like, why? Why is this happening to me? And I don't get this. Like, and I'm in the hospital, I'm in pain. I just was speechless. And came home from that. My 14-year-old was just like, she was praying so hard, and she was like, she just couldn't believe it at all. And she started questioning God. And was very broken. My family was just broken, and I mean, I was just cry. I would just cry. I mean, just it took me. I mean, time-wise, it's just like it's still there. But you know, um, one day my daughter, she prayed. I mean, she came to me, Mom, how could you how how could you miss someone you never seen? And I knew she was talking about the baby that I just lost. And I said, God, I feel your pain, but God, He knows what He's doing. And I was talking to myself because I knew God knows best. And I told Him 2009, that was my New Year's resolution. I trust you, God. 2009, I mean, my life was like really shaken. But anyway, um, it was some good and a whole lot of bad, and a whole lot of good, a whole lot of good. But anyway, I'm gonna try to do this quick, y'all. I know it's gonna be long. But anyway, I said, God hears your prayers. I said, let's pray, and we're gonna believe God that we're gonna have another baby. And me and my 14-year-old, we prayed and we believed God. And then I went in with my husband and I told him what was going on because he was asleep. And I'm like, get up, let's pray, because we believe in God that He's gonna touch my womb and He's gonna bless us with another baby. We're not replacing the baby, but we want another baby. So it seemed like it was instantly. Like I must be got pregnant that day, the next day, or I was already pregnant. Yeah. And 3 months after the miscarriage, this one was in my belly, in my uterus, growing. Yeah. And it was amazing that, first of all, I was shocked that I was pregnant the first time, and like, are you serious, God? Like, really? Like, I'm finished, and Ebony's finished go and do, grow up and be a young lady. And here I am again, pregnant again. And let me tell you guys, me changing my food, the way I was eating, had a lot also, but it's a prayer how I got pregnant the first time. It's prayer. My years of prayers years ago, and because I wasn't looking for no more babies, and I was content. But me changing my eating had, yeah, I would say it has a small percentage in me conceding, me and my husband. And so anyway, I know this wasn't gonna be no quiet video, but anyway, okay, let me stay focused. And I got pregnant with her, and it was a hilarious pregnancy. I did videos. It was on my old channel, which I've deleted, but I have put a couple things on this channel with her ultrasound and some other things, I think, when she was born. And that was in August 2010. Mind you, I had a miscarriage of the second pregnancy. It was in August. And then this one came in August. So that was like, wow, it was awesome. And then I just sensed that I was going to get pregnant right away after Adriana, this one here, was born. And 3 months later, I was pregnant again. This video is about what you do when you lose or you feel like you lost a baby or a child. And got pregnant, and at the time, this one was going through a serious eczema crisis, I would say, at 3 months. I mean, it was terrible. It was just terrible, terrible all over around. I never experienced, I wouldn't even want anyone to go through that, what I've been through, what this little girl been through, what my family been through. But it was just a terrible situation. I was pregnant, and then I had that situation. I felt it wasn't terrible, but it was some things that was hard for me to deal with. And I thank God for my sister who stuck there with me and prayed me through and spoke into my life. You know who you is. And but anyway, actually I got a couple of y'all out there. Y'all know who y'all are, who stayed there and yeah, encouraged me through it. But anyway, and I was excited. I'm gonna have my twins and all of this, but the pregnancy wasn't good. When I say it wasn't good, I wasn't healthy. I wasn't taking care of myself, until after the 7 months. But I was so concerned about my baby. Here, I mean, I would eat maybe once or twice a day. Um, I wasn't eating nothing healthy. I was just eating just to eat some protein. I was eating so much meat, just not a good situation. And fried. I was eating fried food every day sometimes. I mean, it was just crazy. My mind was just so out of it, out of it. I wasn't sleeping. It was just a situation, and I'm sharing it with those who came from our old channel to this channel. But anyway, it's a lot more to go with this, but I'm gonna try to make it short as possible. This video is long. Anyway, okay, I was having the baby home because I didn't want to have another C-section, and I did a lot of research and found that I could have my baby home naturally here, and I didn't have to be concerned about who's gonna watch my other children because they can all be here. And so, anyway, I'm gonna cut to the chase. I mean, not the chase, but I'm gonna cut this video. But anyway, um, the whole point of it, Ezraniah, which would be 2 in October. This one is 2, so I would have had a 2 and a 3-year-old. She didn't make it, and I just couldn't understand what happened, what I did wrong. Um, why me? Is this a mockery, or is this uh, like something I did in my life? And I really I was just questioning myself, and the Lord just spoke to me that you didn't do anything wrong, and He did this in the hospital. Like He just shut me when I say shut me He just had me just like, okay, well, like, what can I say? He said, I'm the one that gives life, and I'm the one that takes it. And all these things are working for our good. And I used to say years ago, how this working for my good? I'm hurting. This is painful. How could pain be making me works for my good? But anyway, I listened to this midwife, and I did everything that she told me to do, and I'm not the type of person to just do something because somebody say do it. I will research. I didn't do any of that. I will tell a person who is pregnant, be careful, even though it's herbs. I'm a herb person. I will take a herb in a minute before I take anything else. But when I'm pregnant, even with Adriana, I took antibiotics. I took cough syrup. I did stuff that I wouldn't have did, but I did it with her, and she had this big eczema thing. And I believe it's the food and me taking antibiotics had a lot to do with what happened with her. But me eating a whole lot of ice cream didn't help at all. But anyway, what else? And in the hospital, I was treated. It was unspeakable the way I was treated in the hospital. I don't even want to go there too much because it's still an area in my life, but the baby is not here. And then um, God has given me a peace about that. The last video that I did last year on her, after I did that video, it's like God just gave me a peace. And do I miss my baby? I do. And when we passed the place where we laid her, my husband laid her because I didn't even go. Um, it was just a day of, yeah. Okay, I'm going to move on. um, but yeah, it's just a situation where I trust God, and I know that He has all things working together for my good. for our good. And I had people tell me, your cup, you want your milk. Can you wait a minute? Wait 1 minute, Mama's gonna get it, okay? I had people tell me, oh, you're gonna get pregnant. You're gonna get pregnant right away. Really? This is like 2 years almost later, and really? It's what God says. It's not what man says, and He knows what we can handle. Um, I know it's working for our good, and in the midst of your pain, just trust God. I always pray, always pray that God give me His peace that surpass all understanding. I always pray that. I prayed that for years, and I pray that until I leave this earth, because there's nothing like having the peace of God in your life. Peace is better than anything on this earth, and that's what I pray that you pray for yourself, because you never know when you're gonna need peace in your life, and how. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know. God just showed me that I uses you. We say, Lord, use me, Lord. I'll go, I'll do. Really? Yeah. See, all those things He allowed to happen, and a lot of time it brings out stuff that we didn't know that was in us. Um, One thing I'm just thankful for, that God just kept me, because I'm telling you, I was at a point even in my pregnancy about losing my mind, after the pregnancy. I mean, y'all, if I tell y'all the story, y'all serious. And then to have people acting up in your life, in the midst of that, who say they got your back and they your sisters, and all this stuff, and they don't even know what you're going through, and you don't know what they're going through, because nobody's sharing with each other. But I wanted to put this out there, and some people might say you're crazy. But I believe as a Christian, we don't have secrets. I believe that our life is a testimony for somebody else, and I hope this encourage whoever this video is for today, whatever, if it's 10 years from now. This is for you that go on in Christ. It's only in Him where you will find peace. Only in Jesus. No matter what the circumstances is or the situation is, trust God and He'll see you through. I see the why. I see it. I see the why. Do I like it? No, I don't like it, but I know God knows the plan that He has for us, and it is for our good. And I still say I trust God. I trust God, even in the midst of my storm, my pain, even when people leave me and don't come around or don't call me, or because sometimes in those times it's like you need somebody to be there to encourage you. And then God just one day He was like, who are you trusting? Like, you trusting them people to be there for you? Really? What they did to me, and what makes you different? So this is not about me. This video is to encourage somebody. But I know you're going to go through a period or you might feel lonely. It might be when everybody is in the same room with you, but you still feel like you all by yourself. Know that God is there, and pray for His peace that surpasses all understanding. And that's when people say, why you acting like that? Why you ain't tripping? Why you ain't, cursed God and died? Like that kind of situation. Because I trust God. That's why I'm here. That's why my mind ain't gone. That's why I feel I'm in good health, and people questioning, how could you be like this? And how it's God. It is God that keeps me in the midst of my storm, in the midst of my when I'm in the sunshine, and then when I'm in the rain. But anyway, I'm going to end this video. If you guys have any questions, if you guys want us to pray with you guys, let us know. We're here for you guys. I mean, trust God. Trust God. Put Him first in everything you do. Because when all else failed, Buddha, all these different things, people are worshiping the earth and all this stuff, that's going to burn up. Only what you do for Christ will last. Only what you do for Christ. And I'd rather have Jesus than anything. or to serve anything on this earth. Because in the end, I got to stand before Him. And so do you. Be blessed. This is about encouraging that person who don't understand. Y'all be blessed. I love you guys. 1,000 roses. Thank you guys for stopping by this channel. Be blessed.